statue of a happy prince. It has been here for many years. People tell different stories about him. I don't know if he's real or if he's only a legend. Tell me what you know. People say that he is a prince who lived in a castle on top of a mountain. His father, the king, was a very generous and kind man who shared his fortune with all his people. And that's why everyone loved him, and the prince too. There had never been a king just like him. People say that the king got sick and died suddenly. The prince, who was so sad and desperate, died shortly after his father's death. Oh, that's a very sad story. Do you know who made the statue? People collected all the gold and precious stones given to them by the king. They were so grateful for what the king did to them that they named the statue the Happy Prince. Well, he doesn't look like a prince. He looks like an angel. I think he must have been as kind as his father. Well, that's what people say. Come on, let's go home. It's getting late. This is really a beautiful golden bedroom. This trip to Egypt was too long, and I'm very tired. I'll rest here for a while, and tomorrow I will continue my journey. Oh, it's starting to rain. This is strange. The sky is clear. Where are those water drops coming from? Who are you? Why are you crying?
I am the Happy Prince.
If you're the Happy Prince, then why do you cry?
I cried because when I was alive and had a human heart, I never worried about anything. I didn't know what tears were. That's why people call me the Happy Prince. Now that I'm here on top of this column, I can see that there's suffering and misery in my kingdom.
But what can you do about it?
My father was a great man. Everything that he gave to his people, including the gold, helped them to have a better life without suffering. And now I want to do the same thing. But I can't. I can't move. I'm only a statue, and I don't need to be covered with gold and precious stones.
Is there something I can do for you?
Yes, at the end of the street there's a poorhouse. One of the windows is open, and through it I can see a woman seated at a table. She's embroidering a dress that Lady laid to wear at the ball. Her daughter is in bed, hungry and sick, but she can go and give her water. Please, Oswald, take her to redeem my sword.
I'll do what you want, even if my friends are waiting for me in the night. Oh, Prince, I did as you told me. The woman was surprised when I left the ruby on your window. She took it in her hand. She cried and hugged her son. I felt so satisfied.
That's because you've done a good action. Stay with me tonight, please, and be my messenger.
Is there something else I can do for you?
Yes, take one of the sapphires to a writer that lives in the house over there. He's hungry and cold. He's trying to finish a play for the director of the theater, but he's too cold and hungry to write it.
What will you do with the sapphire?
He will sell it to a jeweler by food and firewood, then he'll finish his play.
Oh, I can't do that. I should be in Egypt by now. I'm buying pyramids and watching lions drink water from the Nile.
That is what I'll do as I command you.
I did as you told me. The man was surprised when he saw the sapphire on his window. He rapidly stood up, he took it in his hands and left the house in a hurry.
Now I need you to take the other sapphire.
But Prince, if I take the other sapphire, you will be blind.
It doesn't matter. Please.
Where should I go?
In the square below, you'll find a little match girl. She has no shoes and has no coat. Her matches fell in the mud, and now she can't sell them. Her father will be angry at her if she doesn't bring home some money. And I don't need this sapphire. She needs it more than I.
Oh, Prince, I did as you told me. Poor little girl, I found her crying, lying on the ground. I stood in front of her, and when she saw the sapphire I had in my beak, she touched me gently, then she took it. I started to fly away, and I saw when she looked up at me.
Thank you.
Prince, now that you're blind, I cannot leave you. I'll stay with you forever.
Then there's one more thing you should do for me. I'm covered with fine gold and precious stones. You must take it off leaf by leaf and give it to the poor people, those who are hungry and cold.
But I don't want you to die.
It doesn't matter. Please understand, my people built me as a statue filled with gold and precious stones given to them by my father. This is their gold. I want to give it back to them standing right now.
Oh, we have bread now.
Uh-oh. But don't get it in my microphone.
We can buy firewood. My children will not be cold this winter. My father will have his medicine. Thank you, God. It's a miracle. I did as you told me. Now I will rest for a while. I'm very tired.
Rest, my good friend. You deserve it.
head swallow lying beside the statue.
The ruby, sapphire, and gold that covered the statue are not here.
The statue is worthless. Have it destroyed and throw everything into the trash, including the swallow.
Where am I going to find the two most beautiful things that I've seen? Is God absent?